Howdy, folks. Welcome back. So here we are, December 18th of 2022. I got the loop going. We've had multiple blasts here. One here, one there, one here, one over there. It's just a constant barrage coming off the sun here. There's a big one right there, another big one right there. So we got a lot of activity going on the sun. So let's let that loop play for a second there. You can see this one that comes out at the end here. Some little object comes out and then moves and settles into place and causes all this stuff to wave and flutter. Coming right on this next one right there. Yeah, you can see it just kind of park right there and all sorts of stuff go around it. So, all right, here we go. So let's get to the very first frame here. Oops, one more time around. And we will pause it right about there. Looks like we didn't get all the data either, but that's okay. There's a lot going on anyway. So here's our opening frame at 024. You can see we have a big blast underway already. Our object's right here in the center. And as we go forward through this, you can even make out a smaller one. Whoopsie. Make out, let's go backward. Back to the beginning there. I think my book hit the wrong button there. Okay, so as we're unfolding here, you can make out there's one down in here, there's one central and one here, and as we keep going forward, you'll see it move out. Oops. There, one's moved out. We've got some blacked out frames, some whited out frames, but here's our object moving out right there. Seems to be a secondary one back behind it. Then here comes another big blast. And you can make out a central object right in here as it moves out. Something faint down here moving out. Here comes another big blast. Look how much plasma it's taken off this over here. But then as it emerges, this object comes out and it's right here. And you can see plasma draping around it on both sides. Now let's zoom in on this one here. Because I want you to see this. So as we back up, okay, you'll see this object come out, settle in, and then stuff flow around it. So we'll back up again. Our object's parked right about there. So it'll come out, park, swoop around, park, and then the flow goes over it. Right there. Here's this object, and here's the flow going around it. Okay, so we captured another object in there. Now let's back up and move this out of the way. Because we got all kinds of activity going on down here too. Little objects popping out left and right. So this one pops out, moves out, hangs out here for a little bit, stuff flows around it. Then this one pops out down here, and we'll zoom in on it. Looks like there's two of them there. So we'll just kind of zoom in on this. One right here for sure, and you can see stuff flowing around it this way. This looks like another one coming out. Here's the instrument even reacting to it. You can make out our round black object, and here's the instrument actually reacting to it. Plasma is built up on the backside, and it's reacting to the plasma on the backside there. Even little ones like this squirting through there. So there's been a barrage of all kinds of little ones, different sized ones, squeezing through there. And then as we continue on, here comes another one right here. So let's rezoom back into this area again. Pull this up, pull this over. So here's our next object coming out, and you can see our instrument reacting to it. I'll back up a couple frames, because when it comes out, the instrument reacts to it for quite a ways there, and then there it moves out. Here you can make out this nice round black circular core object right there that I've been talking about. You can even make out it's like its little magnetic field, its little bubble that's around it right there. Okay, so multiple objects moving through. Let me back out of this here. Slide this down. Move this over. Okay, so you saw that one down below there. And this is just all the activity on this side of the sun. While all this is going on, we have little jets squirting out over here. We had this big one right here. There seems to be an object right in there, it looks like, maybe. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys, see if maybe the camera can pick this up. Pull this up. Right in here, there seems to be a dark patch. See how this is reacting to something right here? There's a violent dent right there. It makes me think that right here is possibly our object right there. So it's all draped in plasma, so they're hard to see. But this event was multiple blasts, just one after another, with object after object, multiple objects in these blasts too. Okay, little jet squirting out over here. It appears there was something little came out there. There's that one again. Okay, let's go back and put this back into motion now. And just let you guys watch all this stuff flow out. Boom. There's that one. Well, so our activity is picking up again. I mean, we had like a little lull for a day there, but we had, what, 23 M-class CMEs within a 48-hour period. A slight little breather, and then back to this activity again. I'm not even sure what classification these CMEs are right here. This could be getting pretty serious. They look pretty big, so. And I went and checked stereo A. This one looks like it's just out in front. When I mean in front of us, our Earth rotates this way, across the screen this way, around the sun. We go back there and then go back behind the sun, come out and go around, and then come across this way again. So these blasts are out in front of our path, is what I'm saying. So it's ones that are on this side, in this area. You know, we're on the southern hemisphere of the sun, so anything in this zone right in here is what I kind of worry about. So we got some activity out in front of us, and I expect we might see some more increased weather phenomena, volcano and earthquake activity again, because this stuff is picking up. Then, let's see, how much time have we used? Oh, I guess maybe I'll go into this now. So I've been laying down this trail of breadcrumbs for you guys, and let me see if I can do one more here, if my computer will cooperate. Sorry, I got to do it this way. I can't even prep pages and have more than one page open, or I would have all this all set up and prepped already, so I don't have to play this game. It's just so frustrating having this vital information and just low-tech gadgetry to have to do it with. So please bear with me as we try to fumble through this here. No wonder why I lose viewers, because my stuff is so shoddy. But the information is the important part. That's what's the most important. So then we're going to come over here to Christmas gift, because this is the point I've been trying to get to you guys. This is the final dot, and then we will connect them later. Personally, we'll do that personally, because I'm not going to make the video and put it out there.
Imagine what would happen if every person in the United States...
And so we'll just do this video real quick, because this is what I want you guys to see. So here we go. Let's take off this. A lot of activity going on the sun, but I really don't feel like reporting on that stuff right now. Actually, I want to go back and revisit an event that happened earlier this year, 2020, around Easter, when I captured what appears to be Jesus in the clouds here. So I need you to tilt your head to the right about 45 degrees, and here's an eye, his other eye, his nose, his mouth, his chin and beard, his hair flowing back like this, and you can make out a crown up here above his head. And that crown is hovering over his head. There seems to be almost a little halo around his head too. And once you see that image, then we can zoom in just a little bit tighter. There you go. Okay, and this event happened over a course of about an hour, and I got a lot of pictures of it. See, if we go up above here, you can see all these pictures up from way over here going across, or all of this event, and I'm going to show you more of what happened here. Okay, here I've taken about 7 or 8 of those pictures and put them together in a flip book, and you can see the different images, and that this event, is taking place here, because there's more that happens here. Okay, so starting here, we're going to go forward a little bit here through a lot of these images, all the way to right about here, where you can see that this face has changed now. Now we're seeing a more round, like lion type face with the nose right here. Here's an eye coming out here, an eye going that way. Here's its mouth slit, the chin going down here. So this round face right here with a crown still above it. Now I'm going to go through and show you the flip book where it changes from Jesus to this lion face. Okay, now we're here at this image right here. This is a flip book of about maybe 15 or 20 of those pictures, and it's the transition between Jesus's face and the lion face. Now this happened in the clouds, and it was so big and in your face you couldn't see it. It wasn't until I took these images and zoomed out and compressed them. You didn't zoom in. They're too big in your face. You have to zoom out to see these. And these images that you're looking at have all been compressed, each frame, and then put into a flip book. And you can clearly see Jesus' face here with his crown hovering over his head, turning into that weird little lion face or whatever right there. Okay? Okay, something I was trying to describe is this process. This image has been compressed and squeezed down into a smaller screen. These, like I said, these are too big and in your face to see. These are like, this is a perspective that's like 10 dimensions back. So if you put this image on your screen, you'd have to take about 10 steps back across the room in order to see this image. That's how compressed it is. So when you guys look up into the clouds and you don't see it, it's because it's so big, it's in your face that it has to be compressed. 2020, so with Christmas right around the corner, I think, I just wanted to bring some hope to you folks and show you that, it's really real, it's really happening, and, you guys can look up into the clouds and take pictures just like I do and possibly capture something like this. So, as a little gift to you guys, I can't give much, but I can at least give some of this information, some of these images that I've captured as a gift to you guys, to bring some hope here around this season when, it's looking pretty bleak and pretty chaotic out there. But everybody have hope. Try to be at peace. Here's signs right here. He's showing you he's here in the clouds. I love you all. That's it for now. Merry Christmas, and share this with your friends as a gift to them too if you'd like. I love you all, and until my next video, bye. Okay, that was the end of that little video right there. So I was describing earlier all these things that have happened to me that are out of Revelation 12 here, and now we're talking about signs in these faces in the clouds. And where are we here in Matthew 24:30, right around there? And at that time the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky, and all the nations of the earth will mourn. They will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of the sky with power and great glory. Well, here he is, coming in the clouds. Whoops, dang it. Here he is, coming in the clouds with power and great glory. That crown symbolizes his power and his glory. Here, let's see if we can get back to this image right here. All right, there we go. I want to freeze frame it on that. Because here he is in the clouds. He's got a crown right up here. You can see the little balls on the end of the little points or whatever in this crown. So that crown signifies glory, and it also signifies power. So we've come to this time in the Bible here where this sign has appeared now, and this happened on Easter. I mean, how profound of all days of the year for this to happen on, it happened on Easter, okay? So that just screams volumes that this is real signs being shown in the clouds, just like it said in the Bible. And then it says, and at that time, the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky. Well, there it is, the sign of the Son of Man. Because it says that sign is him coming in the clouds with power and great glory. So there it is right there. And something I want to tell you guys, the hour is so late because this image was taken 2 years ago, over 2 years ago on Easter. So the hour is really, really late. This has already happened 2 years ago, okay? So this is very important. Now, what I've been doing is I've been laying out this trail of breadcrumbs, and each breadcrumb is a clue. Each one of these videos and these clouds and stuff I'm showing you are clues and hints. They're also miracles. This is a miracle. It's an actual event foretold 2,000 years ago in the Bible that has come true now. Okay? These are miracles right here. That's why they look so odd, because they're not normal. They're miracles. That's why you got to tilt your head a little bit, because his face is at an angle. He's looking down this way. It helps if you tilt your head. You can still see it if you're looking straight at it, but a lot of these things are at a different angle and at different dimensions. Like this was, like I said, this event was so big in the sky you couldn't see it. I was seeing something else. I saw something different going on and was taking a bunch of pictures. It wasn't until I got home and compressed the pictures that I saw that wasn't the case. This is what was going on. So that's how I'm finding this stuff. And if you guys want a little trick, if you open up the phone on your camera and point it at the clouds, it will take the whole sky and compress it down to the size of your screen. So if you think you see something in the clouds and you want to see if there's a face in there, open up the camera on your phone, point it at the cloud, and see. It will shrink it down a little bit for you, not 10 steps back, but maybe 7, to where you can kind of make it out a little bit. And then if you take it home and compress it even more, here's another little trick I learned. If you put your finger, or this little finger, on the play line, this pop-up box takes this image and compresses it down into a tiny little box. So take your pictures, put them on a screen like this, and then put your finger on the box and it'll compress it down for you. That's one way of doing it, okay? So that's how you can compress your images to see what you've captured, because your regular video of the sky is not going to capture it. It has to be compressed. You have to take 10 steps back in order to see this stuff. It's 10 dimensions back from our perspective. Okay? And this is profound that it happened on Easter. Okay, so here's another sign that I just pointed out from Matthew that came true. Jesus showing up in the clouds with power and great glory on Easter. Okay? So that's the other thing I wanted to bring to you. And then this series that I've been doing, this is like the final dot. Now, if you want me to connect the dots for you, you're going to need to leave me a comment in this video, because I'm not just going to do a video for the whole public to see. This is something that needs to be explained personally and shown one-on-one, face-to-face, or not face-to-face, but one-on-one, okay? So if you want to see more, if you want me to connect the dots for you so you can see the bigger picture, leave a comment in the comment section. I want to see the bigger picture, or, I want to know. So, because you got to want to know this stuff. It isn't just something I can put out there, okay? So you got to want to know this. So leave me, like I said, a little comment in the comment section. I want to see the bigger picture, or I want to know. And I will connect the dots for you, and you will see the bigger picture. All right? So that's it for tonight. I love you all. I miss you all. I'll keep reporting on the sun if we have more activities. So God bless you all. And Merry Christmas. Share this with your friends, please. This is a real image. This is a real event. This is a gift that I'm giving to you guys, an early Christmas gift. Okay? That's what this is an early Christmas gift for you guys. So you'll have even more faith. Your faith will be unshakable because they're going to try to shake it here in the future, and I need you guys to be super strong in your faith. So this is for believers as well as non-believers. You don't, it doesn't sway your faith by seeing it too. It should make it even stronger. So that's the final dot right there. And like I said, if you want to know more, just leave a comment saying connect the dots for me, or I want to see the bigger picture. Okay, that's it for tonight. I love you all. God bless you all. And until my next video, bye.